Hey guys, KalelSoups808 here, trying something new today. It's April 24th, 2018, and the official trailer for the Venom movie starring Tom Hardy dropped today. So I thought I would do a quick video breaking it down and sharing my thoughts. I don't usually do commentary on movie trailers, but I'm a huge Venom fan, and I've been wanting a Venom movie to materialize since I was a kid, so I'm pretty excited about this one. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it.
You should be extremely afraid.
So the trailer starts with what appears to be the wreckage of some kind of spacecraft and what looks like canisters containing symbiotes being collected. As we can see, there are more than one symbiote there, which leads me to believe that we will likely see Venom do battle with at least one or maybe more symbiote-infected humans. Let's not forget that back in January, Tom Hardy posted a photo on his Instagram of himself with Carnage in the background. He then took it down right away, which makes me think that Cletus Cassidy will be in this movie. And Woody Harrelson is in this movie, and there have been some rumours floating around that he will play Carnage. I personally would love this to be the case, and really, who doesn't love Woody Harrelson? So here we see Eddie Brock and presumably his love interest at a restaurant, and he says, "The guy you work for is an evil person," referring to Carlton Drake. She says, "I don't work for him, my firm works for him. Are you going to behave yourself tomorrow?" And Brock turns around and says, "I told you I'm going to do my job." So this shows the reporter in Eddie Brock, and we can see that he is digging away at this evil corporation at the Life Foundation, as they are apparently doing the typical super evil company thing of doing experiments with people, and as a result people are dying. So in this scene we see Brock at a convenience store. He meets up with a woman who tells him she works for the Life Foundation. Now the Life Foundation is a fictional survivalist group appearing in the comic books, primarily an enemy of Spider-Man. The organization exists within the Marvel Universe. Created by writer David Michelinie and artist Todd McFarlane, it first appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, number 298 in March 1988. Now, the organization was subsequently featured in the Venom Lethal Protector books, which I loved those books. It also appears in the video game Venom Spider-Man Separation Anxiety, which was a follow-up game to the awesome Maximum Carnage phenomenal game. At the end of that game though, Venom and Spider-Man discovered the organization has been experimenting on a captive Carnage. And in this movie it appears as though they're doing something similar. By capturing people, imprisoning them, and bonding them with the symbiotes. As the head of the organization, Carlton Drake, believes that, quote, "the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution." Then it cuts to what appears to be Brock's apartment, and Brock is feeling sick. And we see his eyes change colour. He is obviously infected with the symbiote at this point, although we don't quite know how. We hear the symbiote's voice for the first time inside Brock's head as it says the word Eddie. And now we get to see the tendrils for the first time, as the symbiote gets into the driver's seat and kicks the collective asses of these henchmen who are there to take the symbiote back to the Life Foundation. Then we see Eddie walking through the street, talking to himself, obviously talking to the symbiote, and he seems to be trying to coexist with the alien. He's laying some ground rules and says, "If you are going to stay, you will only hurt bad people," indicating that someone has already been hurt. But then the symbiote kind of argues back, showing its aggressive nature, saying to Eddie in its awesomely menacing voice, "The way I see it, we can do whatever we want." And we see Brock not in full control of the symbiote as it pins him up against a wall, and he looks genuinely terrified. Now Brock is on the run as the Life Foundation are trying to capture him. More tendril action here as we see Brock throw motorbikes around like toys and use them to pull himself back towards his motorcycle in mid-air in what looks like a fantastic stunt. And it culminates with the money shot, thing we've all been waiting to see. Now this gets me excited. The famous "We are Venom." And I love the way the suit forms around his face. This is exactly how I want Venom to look and sound. It sounds evil, menacing, and just monstrous. So that's the trailer, guys. Now I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about this movie. I do have a couple of concerns, however, the obvious one being, where is Spider-Man? Is he absolutely necessary? Well, that depends on your point of view. After all, how do you explain his resemblance to Spider-Man and his spider-like abilities if the alien wasn't bonded with Spider-Man in the first place? So we can deduce from this trailer that Eddie Brock doesn't get the symbiote from underneath the bell tower following it being separated with Peter Parker after being caught in the church bell sound waves. Rather, it seems like Brock breaks into the Life Foundation building and comes into contact with the symbiote there. This obviously raises concerns among the comic book purists because it goes against the origin of the character. The Venom character is born out of both Brock's hatred for Spider-Man and the symbiote's anger at Peter Parker for rejecting him. Also, without Spider-Man, will Venom even have the spider logo on his body? Will he climb walls? Will he shoot webs? If so, how will they explain all that without Spider-Man? So despite the fact that Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige has made it very clear that Sony's Spider-Man spin-off movies will have no connection with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, rumours continue to persist that Sony sees things differently. So as we know, over the past few months we've heard reports that Spider-Man Homecoming star Tom Holland will make a cameo in the Venom movie, either as Spider-Man or Peter Parker. But according to Screen Rant, a scene was shot inside an Atlanta building doubling as the headquarters of the Life Foundation, which saw the character of Carlton Drake leading a field trip of students. And that is where Peter Parker could potentially show up. That's really all we have to go on right now, and it's certainly far from confirmation that Tom Holland will be making an appearance in the movie. So take this with a pinch of salt for the time being. So guys, what do you think? Are you excited for Venom, or are you worried that it won't hit the mark, or are you just indifferent? I personally always try to go into a movie with an open mind, and although I have my reservations about the plot line and the potential lack of Spider-Man, I'm still very excited for this movie. And I think the trailer did a very good job of showing me some, but not too much. I love how we just get the tease of Venom at the end. I honestly don't want to see any more of Venom than this in any future trailers, because I don't want any surprises to be spoiled, but you just know that they will. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of this trailer, and if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Until next time, Carlisle Soups 808 signing out. Thanks for watching.